for 2 days now. There we go.
Woo!
Woo! There we go.
During the program, you'll be able to call in your favorite song.
I think we're live now. Are we live, you guys? Huh? Hey, we live?
Afternoons at 4 p.m.
It says we're live.
It says we're live, but we should
Somebody
be.
will join in here in a minute.
We should have some joiners here already.
1460.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, all right. Okay, getting ready to take off here. We got a very special guest today. Some special things to say about this guest. I'm going to let him say them. He probably is not aware that I'm aware, but we know, Donavan, that you've been writing a lot, working a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I told him yesterday, I said, you know, I had this young man in school, and I would like to take credit for where he's done, what all he's done, but I can't. So.
Well, I have to admit, you were a pretty big influence on me. I didn't come from a musical family, so you were probably my first introduction to live music. So
Well, boy,
I really appreciate that, Charlie.
Well, and listen, I'm really proud of you. And I noticed some things, before we get started here, I think we need to talk about some of your journey that's recently. You've been nominated
Oh, yeah.
for some absolutely big awards. The Appalachian Regional Arts Council Award. I actually watched part of it.
Oh, did you?
I did. And tell me about getting into that.
Honestly, I don't know who nominated me. But they put me in for Album of the Year with, there was maybe 6 other people. And then it's just a voting system. Friends and family and colleagues and other musicians vote. And when you vote, you have to vote for every category. So it's not like you just went on and voted for me. So they had to vote for everything. And it's from music director to high school band. And then of course they have male vocalist, female vocalist, entertainer of the year, songwriter of the year, album of the year. Just a big. They even have visual arts like painting and black and white chalk and all kinds of different things. So I made the top 3, and we get to go to the award show in May. And
so you don't yet know exactly who out of the top 3,
no,
which way it's going to go.
It'll be just like a award show you watch on television, just like CMAs or something.
Okay, I'll be surprised.
I'll be a surprise. Everybody's sitting there with their fancy duds on, waiting to hear somebody's name called.
Yeah. Well, I'm anxious to hear yours called. I mean, you have really, really impressed me in the last. Your singing, your writing. You're just doing a lot of work that is impressive.
I'm a late bloomer, Charlie. If I could have done this when I was in my 20s, I might have made something of
A
myself.
late bloomer. You're never too late, Donovan.
Yeah.
Never.
I've got a lot of friends that have been nominated. I'm so thankful for that. So I'm going to be in really good company when we go up. Me and Miss Jeannie, she's already looking for a fancy dress.
Yeah. Now, when did you say this was going to take place?
It's May 9th, I think is when it is.
Yeah, we need to have another one of these after May 9th, and hopefully we hear the good news.
See who won.
And maybe even bring another buddy with you that's won something else from another category.
Yeah.
That'd be sort of neat to have kind of show.
There's
like
several. I mean, a big long list. They even have like venue of the year, music venue of the year, festival of the year, the promoters who put that festival together. So there's a big long
now,
list.
is this in Prestonsburg?
Yeah, it's at the Mountain Arts Center.
Yeah.
And the categories went through like 8 states, but Kentucky ruled.
They did. I noticed
hugely.
that. Yeah, and calling those off, it was like Kentucky.
When we were voting, there was several states, but when it got down to the nitty gritty, and it's all fan votes. It's like a fan award. It's not Prestonsburg Arts Center is not deciding. It's fan votes or friends and family or colleagues or whoever you want to put together. But
well, that's a big deal, and it's a big deal to hear you sing. So I want to hear you sing. We'll talk about your new album. You got a new one,
I just dropped. I got an email this morning. That's what I was reading whenever you called. That it's live today. You can go to Spotify or iTunes or YouTube or Amazon or wherever you stream music and listen to my brand new gospel album. Just dropped today.
Yeah, well, I want to get my hands on that. We've got the other one. Matter of fact, I was using it as a backup Bible in the gun.
Yeah,
and
that was the last one.
You going to sing some off of the new album?
Yeah, I'll sing a couple tunes off of that.
Okay, let's
sing some new stuff and You want to sing gospel song first?
Well, let's do, and while I'm at it, I think I'll stick. I have a show at 2:00 called Stars Across Kentucky, and I might want to use a couple of your songs on that later on. So let me kick this thing in gear, and what's the first one you're gonna sing?
This is the title cut. It's called "All for My King." This song's probably 15 years old, and I finally got around to recording it. Oh, Jesus came to this world, not for the righteous man. He said, I am the only way through me. You'll have to make your stand. And for hundreds and hundreds of years, they heard there'd come a king. But the son of a carpenter was more than they could believe. So I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna open up my mouth, I'm gonna let his praises ring. I'm gonna laugh, yeah, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna surrender to his will. Let the world just roll right by. I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna sing, all for my King. Yeah, he knew that he was born to do his Father's will. Oh, he never ran away, no, he just paid it all up on Calvary's hill. Oh, they crucified my Savior, they hung him on the cross. With a crown of thorns upon his head, yeah, he suffered for the lost. So I'm gonna shout, oh, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna open up my mouth, I'm gonna let his praises ring. I'm gonna laugh, yeah, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna surrender to his will, let the world just go right by. I'm gonna shout, yeah, I'm gonna sing, all for my King. Now he was in the grave for only 3 days, and just like they told the world, this temple I will raise. So I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna open up my mouth, I'm gonna let his praises ring. I'm gonna laugh, hey, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna surrender to his will, and let the world just roll right by. I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna sing, all for my King, all for my King, all for my King, all for my King. Thanks,
Boy,
Charlie.
oh boy, that gave me cold chills. When you feel the spirit, you feel those little things. And that song, man, is powerful.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're talking about the cross, and I was just visualizing the suffering and pain that Jesus went through for me to save my soul. And
It blows my mind, the amount of people that don't accept Christ.
does mine too.
They just hear it and it's like,
Yeah.
man,
Willing to take a chance.
that's a risk I'm not willing to take.
I'm not going to take it.
And
I'm not going to take it at all.
We were talking in last Wednesday night service, and I said if some of these folks had been in a service that I've been in, when you feel the Spirit of the Lord come on you, when you feel Him in the building, you would never doubt anything. No doubts at all.
That song had that I don't know about it. I felt those little chill bumps going up my arm and around.
I'm definitely a work in progress, but thank God I've got him on my side.
Amen for that. Yeah, you sure have. And let's go ahead and get another one out here because you got a little late, so I'm going to work you a little harder.
See if I can remember the words. This is my preacher's favorite song. Mr. Ralph Baker. Brother Ralph Baker, I guess. There's a man I know who lives just down the street. Every time I wash my face, he's looking right back at me. Got the same old eyes, Lord, and the same old crooked smile. But he's not the same old man since Jesus saved his life. For the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I wanna be. No, 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 the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I'm gonna be. Every day I start my life with the same old simple prayer. Lord, please help me and make me full aware. Send down your grace and your everlasting love down from the Father and heaven up above. Oh, the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I want to be. No, the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I'm gonna be. When my race is run and I leave this world behind, go to that promised land over on the other side. See all my loved ones who traveled on before. We'll sing a brand new tune that ain't never been heard before. For the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I wanna be. No, 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 the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I'm gonna be. Oh, no, no, the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I'm gonna be. Yeah, the man I am ain't the man I was, or the man that I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a new man, Charlie.
Amen. All right.
This old sinful man will be thrown away.
Man was, the man I am, is not the man I'm going to be.
That's right.
Boy, that's another one. Just sunk right in here, you know.
Yeah.
And,
I hope so. I hope somebody
and
gets
that's
a lesson out of it.
that's as a Christian person, that's what you have to understand. You know, you start your journey with Christ, and it's not going to be an easy journey.
It's not, never promised to be.
And you got to keep your faith through all of the trials and struggles and heartaches that you have. And you've got to want that last thing that's going to happen, and that's when you make it to heaven.
We've been studying David in Sunday school. And man, you're talking about a guy who was so blessed and then so tormented. Sold into slavery, undeservingly, worked his way out of that, was bought by some rich guy, a king, was made the number one over everything. Then his wife accused him of, the king's wife accused him of adultery when he wouldn't fool with her, and he was, sold, banished and put in jail again. But through it all, he praised God in every situation. Just unbelievable.
Those songs that you're writing, boy, I tell you, you're writing some really good stuff. Now, both of those on the album?
They are, yeah. Both of
Yeah.
them are, yeah.
And they can find those on
iTunes, Donavan Howard. Just search for Donavan Howard on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon. Anywhere you stream music. Just dropped today. And I should have physical CDs by hopefully sometime in March. You know, it takes a while.
It does.
I went ahead and released them to streaming. That's a big thing now. You know, a lot of people just listen for free. But if you want to support the man and put a little gas in his tank and get him from one show to the next, you really need to try to buy you a CD at some point.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me take a break here, and you can talk to the folks. I'll turn the sound down, and you talk to folks out there on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook.
Visit WRBK.
Well, I hope you enjoy those.
Your wife reminded me to remind everybody that it's April.
Oh, it's not in May?
It's April the 9th.
Okay.
So she wants us to correct that.
Well, without me looking at my calendar, that's how I ended up almost late today.
Yeah, I can tell him on Facebook. I actually called him at the 10 minutes till.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll be right there. But we all do those. I mean, you know, we forget. Too much on our mind.
I've definitely become one of those guys that has to live off of a schedule. She asked me, where you at this week? Well, I'm in Danville Thursday night, I'm in Manchester Friday night, and I'm in...
See that?
You know, it's all on my phone.
Well, I used to trust that phone, but you know what I did not long ago? I traded my phone, and what I lost was my doctor appointments and things like that.
So yeah, I put those in there too.
Yeah.
Everything's on my Google
Everything
Calendar.
needs to be on a hard copy, and then those phones are going to die.
Mine's on the edge right now. It's older than Methuselah.
So I keep a hard copy. Now, from all my shows, I keep a hard copy of, but I'm keeping appointments, anything that matters at all, I'm keeping a hard copy too.
Yeah.
But the phone's handy, you know,
I
if
don't
you
know if I
look
keep
and
up with both or not.
see who's looking. And
I put it on my Google Calendar, so it should be backed up in the cloud, wherever that is.
yeah. China?
Yeah, probably. I tell you what bad habit I've got into is I've been writing songs on an app, and if my app crashes, I've lost the song.
Are you ready to roll?
Ready.
We're back live with Donavan Howard here on WRVK. Vicky Petrie said, I'm listening on the radio.
Hey, Vicky.
You know Vicky well, don't you?
Vicky's a great singer. If you've never heard Vicky sing, my goodness.
Well, I not only heard her, but played with the band that we were all in, Jerry and Junior and Lonnie and Charlie Fields, Randy
Yeah.
Dalton, and I mean, that was a pack, I tell you. That was a pack. Down in Florida, Kathy Brown State said hi. And then Don LaCoral's up in Wayne County, Michigan. He said,
We're coast to coast, Charlie.
He said, I can see you. And who else have we got here? You know Jeff Laswell, a local young man.
Yeah, I do.
And Jeff, I want to say hi to you. Connie Shepard, you know Connie. John Bradley, you probably know John. Barbara Bennett. See, Ronnie Lee. Ronnie Lee and Frida, they are in Casey County listening in. And they're the Casey County Cowbells.
What's that? I mean, I know what a cowbell is, but...
Well, I can't really explain that to you. Frank Shandorf out in Pennsylvania is listening.
Golly, Charlie, you're all over the map this morning.
Yeah, well, we on any given day, 7, 8, 10 states and a couple countries.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty cool. And
all them states can go to Spotify, go to YouTube right now and just type in Donavan Howard. It'll bring up 4 CDs. You can listen to your heart's content, including my brand new gospel CD.
Okay, and I'm sure that there's a bunch out there that will. And then one of my car show buddies is listening in. He owns a $100,000 car, but he won't buy gas for him. And so
just hauls it around.
Hey, I have to haul gas when he's at a show. I have to haul gas in my rig, and on the side of the road, I have to give him, $5 worth of gas to get him, somewhere else.
I know guys like that.
That's a true story. Hey, Ricky. All right, let's get back to Donovan Howard here, and let's sing some. We'll talk some more about where you're going to be here in a bit.
All right, I'm gonna sing you a brand new song. This is just a couple weeks old, and it's been stuck in my head. I write a lot, but when I write something that really resonates with me, it gets stuck on me, and I don't even know if it's good or bad. And it's not recorded, but
it's there. It's
world
on your
premiere here. I got holes in both these boots, a little love to see me through. This old cowboy hat my granddad left me, wearing my favorite Wrangler shirt, to cover up a broken heart that still hurts, looking for someone to come and save me. As I sit here on this old bar stool tonight, waiting on some cowgirl who's willing just to take me home and make me feel alright. You know, when the love is gone, all that's left is living. My old house is dark and cold, and this lonely's getting old. Everywhere I look, Lord, she surrounds me. From those curtains hanging on the wall to those pictures down the hall, all that's really left here now is a memory. As I sit here on this old bar stool tonight, looking for some cowgirl who's willing just to take me home and make me feel alright. You know, when the love is gone, all that's left is living. As I sit here on this old bar stool tonight, looking for some pretty young thing who's willing just to take me home and make me feel alright. Oh, when love is gone, all that's left is a living. When love is gone, all that's left is living.
Some of the places you're going to be, Donovan, I know you are a busy man, and it's hard to get you sometimes. I've tried a couple times when you were busy, and you know, your simplicity, you usually go with you and a guitar.
Oh yeah, it's just me. I can't afford a band.
Just you? Well, you don't need a band.
I can't afford a band. Let's see, Charlie. Friday night I'm in Madison Gardens in Richmond. You can come out and get some of the best hot wings on the planet. Listen to me from too late to too late. It's like 9 to midnight. Saturday, I'm going to Big Stone Gap, Virginia. One of my favorite places. There's a little general store over there that has a coal-fired oven. They actually have a coal fire in one side of this oven. Great big round thing. and they'll make pizza on the other side.
Oh,
In
wow.
about
Yeah.
5 minutes, they'll go.
Now,
from
where's that at?
Big Stone Gap, Virginia.
I've been there.
Little bitty towns, quaint, just
Right
like
over through
Yeah.
the tunnel.
yeah. And we'll be there Saturday night, and then next week I've got a residency on Thursday night at Gypsy Run Brewery in Danville. Friday night I'm at a place called Casey's Corner in Loretta, Kentucky, which is another restaurant. And Saturday night I'm at Butcher's Pub in Macon, London.
Boy, you are busy, and that's just all within a week.
I try to play at least 8 shows a month, and on a good month I'll get 12.
Well,
And
you're
that's
going
holding my
to
down.
knock out 12 pretty easy this.
Holding my day job down.
Yeah. And of course, your day job, you are.
Oh, I'm a bus driver for the
Bus driver.
Rockhouse County School System.
Yeah, and one of your friends here, I forgot who it was, but anyway, he said my bus driver friend. I forgot who it was, but.
I should have told. I forgot, or I told the boys up the garage to turn the radio on today. They're probably listening to some country station. I don't know if they're listening to you or not, but they would have listened to me play on the radio.
Well, you straighten them out up there.
I'll have to straighten them out. They need straightened out.
Yeah.
Brett Noble, you rascal. You.
Who all's up there?
I honestly don't know all their names. Brett Noble's the lead mechanic now. He's a young guy, really.
Well, you should
fired
be
up.
able to work him.
He runs everywhere he goes. I can't keep up with him. I just have to hit him when he comes by.
Slip in there and change the knob, and then tear the
Yeah.
knob off.
I'm telling him, he said, you need to start listening to WRBK.
Okay, let's get into some more of the good old music from Donavan Howard here. Live
Let's see
on-
if I can remember another one of my gospel songs. He knelt to pray in the garden. The sweat fell like drops of blood. Said, let this cup pass from me, knowing yet what was to come. The Son of Man fell betrayed, oh, with a kiss upon his cheek. He said, my spirit be willing, but the flesh of man is weak. So let thy will be done. Let thy will be done. When I'm broken and overcome, let thy will be done. They placed the King of Kings on trial, that he committed every crime. And when they asked the crowd for justice, they all screamed crucified. Well, I can only imagine all the pain that he went through. Yet he cried, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And let thy will be done. Let thy will be done. When I'm broken and overcome, let thy will be done. He forgave me when I was guilty. When he loved me, I was unworthy. And in his righteousness, saved my soul. So let thy will be done. Let thy will be done. When I'm broken and overcome, let thy will be done. Lord, let thy will be done. When I'm broken and overcome, let thy will be done.
You have to really be faithful on that song right there. When you're broke and all things are bad, you got to let God's will be done.
Yeah.
And you got to believe that. You got to have faith in that.
It's nobody said it was easy now.
They didn't, and it won't be. It's not an easy journey, and you're going to have more. Actually, when you become a Christian, you'll have more confrontation from the devil.
Right. If you're doing anything.
If you're doing anything,
Yeah.
you'll have more confrontation from that point on. But that's where you build your faith up.
Right.
And you said something very critical and crucial. You need to get up every morning and have a Bible habit, a praying habit, and I'm thankful that I've got that.
I don't, Charlie, and I'm ashamed to say that. My wife does. She's made a commitment this year, and she's working through a Bible study, and I'm a work in progress. I need to do better. I need to lot out an hour a day, and that's on me. I need to.
Or 10 minutes a day.
Yeah,
just something, and it gives you almost a fresh start every day.
My wife is the WMU leader at our church, and she's really grown in faith so much since then. I'm so proud of her.
Well, Jenny, I'm proud of you too.
We're the award show. She wanted us to correct the date on the award show.
Yes,
so that's April the 9th.
April
not
the
May
9th, yeah.
Up in Prestonburg. If anybody was to actually want to go, there's tickets on sale. You can come and be with us and enjoy the evening and see who wins all the awards that day.
That'll be, and I hopefully, is it going to be on streamed anywhere?
I don't know. Last year they only streamed because of COVID, so they may have I'm sure they got the ability to do it on their Facebook channel, maybe.
Yeah, or couldn't you face the
I
stream
couldn't
it?
do it.
You couldn't stream
But my technology.
it? Above your technology.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing it right now. and it's pretty easy. Just hit live and take off with it there. Okay, Donavan Howard, of course, gee whiz, I think the world of him, love him as a friend. His father, loved his father many years ago. We got so many connections that go so way back.
My dad's what they call a big old good one.
He is, and hopefully, he's tuned up and checking out.
I'd love to say he is, Charlie, but I didn't tell him I was going to be on here, and it is his dinner time and nap hour right now.
Oh.
No, he's at the lake. Him and Charlie Norris went fishing today.
Well, then you could forget that.
So I know they're not listening.
No music when we're fishing. They don't see. They're not used to those ear pods.
Oh,
and things.
no, they wouldn't have that.
No.
When the cell phones come out, we got worried about him. He'd go fishing by himself sometimes. Said, Dad, you need to get your cell phone. Why? Well, I want a phone. The last thing I want to do is a phone ringing when I'm on the lake.
Yeah.
Good point. But it does carry his phone with him now. So.
Good point. Good point. Well, say hi to your dad for me.
I will.
All right, let's get another song out here, and we've got about 8 minutes.
Charlie,
remaining.
I don't know what to do. You put me on the spot, buddy. I'm going to do a country song. I can't remember what else is on the album. What else I could do? How about the title cut off of the album that I'm up for an award for? This one's called Time. Just a little disclaimer, you guys. I sing about a lot of things that I don't do. I'm a songwriter and a storyteller, and I sing about drinking and fornicating and all this stuff, and about divorce and about losing a child and about wrecking cars, and I've never done any of that stuff. So don't look too far into it, alright? I drank so much whiskey, and dang near killed me after you left me for him. My friends all thought that I was gone, with all that crazy carrying on. And if it weren't for them, well, I guess I'd been dead. Looking back, you'd swore I'd lost my mind. Turns out all I needed was time. 'Cause you know time that changes hair and turn it solid gray. Old time can mend a broken heart. No matter how bad it hurts, time will do its part. In time pick me up off of the floor, and I don't drink no more. I don't drink no more. 'Cause I spent way too many nights standing under barroom lights. They don't shine as bright as they used to. Cheap booze and cheaper women, I guess that's forgiven. That ain't real living, that's just getting through. Looking back, you swore I'd lost my mind. Turns out all I needed was time. 'Cause you know time can change most anything. Take a young man's jet black hair and turn it solid gray. Old time can mend a broken heart. No matter how bad it hurts, time will do its part. Yeah, time pick me up off of the floor, and I don't drink no more. Well, I don't drink no more. I drank so much whiskey that dang near killed me after you left me for him. Time.
I got that. I got that time on that. Boy, I tell you.
More
You know,
time than mine.
you put a disclosure on the front of that song, and of course, songwriters, you know, they do write about many things that they see, do, many things that you know you've been maybe around.
When I first started writing, I thought if you didn't live it, you couldn't write it. And then I found out that I live such a boring life. This is not going to work. I've got to come up with some fresh material. So I started just writing anything that really spoke to me. It can be a TV program, it can be a movie, it can be something that you said, something. If you don't want a song, don't say it around me.
Okay.
So I'll write her down and maybe use it down the line. You never know. Me and a friend of mine, he went through a pretty nasty divorce, and I've written about 6 or 8 songs off conversations with him. And they're not directly to him, but it's breakup songs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking. He's a songwriter and a musician, really good as well. And we were talking, and he said in Nashville, if one of those guys goes through a divorce, then 6 or 8 of his buddies will move in with him because they all want to get off, get that vibe. You know,
Yeah,
they all in one big house and just pump out all these sad, heartbreaking separation songs. So it's a state of mind, I guess. And then I make a lot of stuff up, man. It's the art of storytelling.
Well, you say you make it up, but it's really true in all of the lives of all
Sure.
the people. It's awfully hard to make up anything that hasn't already happened.
Right. And that's another thing I tell young writers and young musicians. Listen, it's all been done. There's nothing new. You're going to present it in a new. Every note's been played. Every melody's been played. Every topic's been covered. You're just presenting it in a new way to you. You know, putting your little spin on it.
And your spin. That's absolutely right. We got time for a little bit of another one. I want you to do one more song, and then I'm going to go right directly into the news here. Donavan Howard, remember April the 9th. He's up for an award, top 3 right now, and hopefully he'll be number 1.
Here's my nod to Nashville. I'm not Nashville material. I ain't no pretty boy, that just ain't my thing. And I don't write songs for little girls that want to sing. I write songs about life and death and living, Lord, in hard times. Grew up in a small town, raised with a country state of mind. Yeah, I'm old, fat, and country. Here for the rednecks, all the outcasts, and the over 40 clan. You know Nashville's gone palm country, but I'm still your outlaw country man. Well, I cut my teeth on both Cephas and all his rowdy friends. Willie and Waylon and Cash and Chris, I love those highwaymen. And don't forget about Paycheck DAC and the Charlie Daniels Band. Now the pride of the South, Leonard Skinner. Everybody shout amen. Yeah, I'm old, fat, and country. That's just who I am. I'm here for the rednecks, all the outcasts, and the over 40 clan. You know Nashville's gone pop country, but I'm still your outlaw country man. Yeah, I'm old, fat, and country. That's just who I am. I'm here for the rednecks, all the outcasts, and the over 40 clan. You know Nashville's gone pop country, but I'm still your outlaw country man. Oh, Charlie.
Yeah.
You got some bass in your voice. What are you singing? You ain't singing country music. All these skinny jean wearing, beatbox doing hip hop nonsense. Poor old Hank's rolling over his grave.
Donavan Howard, thank you very much for coming in here on short notice, and
you, Charlie.
did a wonderful job. You'll be back soon. We'll hear from you after the awards in April.
Okay,
The 9th.
sounds good.
Sounds good?
Sounds real good.
All right. It's right now time for the news. It's brought to you by Rockcastle Regional.
A lawsuit has been filed alleging Western Kentucky